All yiggity, we're back in the higgity. And this is the Keep It P Piggity. And this is B1 Health and Wellness. And you know what's healthy? A black father. You know what's always been healthy? Black fathers. You know who they always trying to demonize? Black fathers. But the
Boom.
studies and the statistics show that black dads are more likely to play, dress, and share a meal with their child, data shows.
Then
Is
what?
that
Then what other
so?
dads? And that means that you're more like. Then what other dads? You're
All the
obviously
white ones,
comparing them to somebody.
the white ones,
Oh, okay.
the white ones.
Oh,
But
okay.
see, CNN can't say that because if you're comparing, yeah, they can't say that. Then who? Like, likely what? Likely to play. The data shows what? What did data show? As he was growing up, Jeremy Givens says that the narrative he heard around black fathers was different than the one he lived. In the movies, television, generalizations, and conversations, they were portrayed as absent, non engagement, or overall not very good fathers, he said. In my own experience, not just with my father, but with my uncles, my colleagues, my grandfathers, it was something that was a polar opposite, something that was wonderful, something that was inspiring, something that was nourishing, he said. He said, now our father himself, Givens is a president and executive director of the Black American Dads Foundation, an organization aimed at countering the biased perceptions of black fathers, firsthand, well, from a firsthand account. But I will say this though, I don't know no deadbeat fathers anyway. Like you couldn't even like
Period.
really be my homeboy if you ain't take care of your kids, cuz. And if you didn't, like we was clowning you.
Period.
Like I don't even like I heard about them.
Stories.
Yeah, which could be and could not be true. Once we learn that women got to put up uh, army for basic trainings for dudes to get to their shorties.
Period.
And it says Father's Day this year falls the day before Juneteenth, which commemorates the end of slavery in the United States. And fathers and mental health experts told CNN that they are sharing the importance of fatherhood and their experience with us as black dads. Fathers are important for helping the children see all that they can be, said Dr. Jennifer Noble, a licensed psychiatrist based in Los Angeles, seeking both mom and dad's changing a diaper, nourishing the child, um, engaging in helping the boys and girls relate and stuff like that. They say that as a kid, I got to identify with both versions of it and figure out what was best for me, which is true. Which is true. Usually when kids are raised by their mom, they only get to see the single mother reactions and this, that, and the third. They don't get to know how to hold their tongue and fight their battles, like a man would do with a little bit more poise and a little bit more tact. So here's a picture of my guy here with his shorty. That's what I'm talking about. It says,
Right
what
on.
about dads? A classic image of a traditional father figure shows him an outstretched arm trying to coax and a fearful child at the edge of the pool into the water. So I think they're finna go through. Let me see if I know where this is going. Cause I don't trust this article at all.
You
It's just too
definitely get. What do you got? The white girl?
yeah, it's too good so far.
Oh,
Yeah,
because you got the mixed kids. That's
buddy.
why.
There you go. I knew it was something. I knew it. I knew it was something. Look at the one in the front too. So basically, what they saying is he took her on with the shorty and had one of his own. Come on, fam. Come on.
Hmm.
It says a loving black dad raised me and a loving black dad raised me. They weren't an exception and laid out a solid foundation for me to become the dad that I have become, said Hooks. Center, back row. And then he says, shown with his three kids from left, Jessica Hooks. Oh, that's one of his short. Oh, them is shorties.
Okay, right on. That's what I figured.
Oh, 15, Jessica, Braylon, and Zayden. Okay. How the media portrayals get it wrong. Well, we already know what the media portrayals is. Let's not act like we don't know what the standard is. Ain't no fathers in the house.
Everybody knows.
Yeah, come on, man. Let's act like we don't know. How to write this narrative. For a narrative to be better representative of Black fathers, we need to emphasize who is telling the story, Given said. Black American Dad Foundation is a group that is trying to put together some stories for Black fathers themselves. He wants to put more primary resources on cultural understanding of the Black family. He also encourages dads to think about the behavior that they are modeling for their children. And I quote, "It is. I think that it is important for you to show your children that you are human and that you make mistakes and that it's okay and that you can find a way to get through them." Given said, he said, "Not only do you show them that your successes, but you also show your failures as well. And dads shouldn't be afraid to show vulnerability side to their children." I agree.
Hold on. Are you going to talking about the anti-black racism you had to have with your kids? Are you going to talk about when they're driving and when they start driving, or if they encounter tyrannical race soldiers? What about those black conversations that you need to have with your kids as a black dad, sir?
Hold on, let me pull that up real quick. Now you look at the one in the front. Is he going to need to have that conversation with him?
Mm-mm.
That one over there to the right there.
Mm-mm.
Shorty on the left.
Mm-mm.
Well, then that's why the conversation ain't happen, fam. Uh,
Cold
he
Medina.
yeah, he did preventative. He's one of them. I need my kids to look different than my black ass, so they don't have to deal with the struggles that I deal with in life.
Mm. Cold Medina.
I mean, that may or may not be the case. I don't make generalizations because you never know where you find love. But I
Period.
gotta say that more often than not, that is the case. I see that actually in my own day to day life. I'm in sales and I'm a black man, obviously. I can't take my uniform off. But I tell
Period.
you, the hardest demographic to talk to on these here streets is black men and white women.
Mm.
There's a running thing, amongst my compadres of sales. Well, the black people, for that matter, because I usually say, the white guy, he can get him. And he usually does every time. Now, I'm not saying it ain't never happened, but, more often than not, that's what it is.
Mm.
And in that same scenario, cuz ain't the one talking. Always the one talking.
Shameful.
She always the one talking. She always the one up front. She walks away and he be like, "Man, I gotta follow her, man. I'm with her. I got to do what she say." Every time. But anyway, um, I feel them. Fathers are underrated. I've been there as a father myself. So have you. You're an awesome father, if I must say so myself.
I appreciate it. Same to you,
Yep.
sir.
Yep. So I don't know no buster ass fathers. If y'all know some buster fathers, let me know. If you know of all the black men in your life been solid, let me know that too. Four
Period.
words. I need y'all to go ahead and like, share, and subscriberary to all the places that we need you to be. And then
Mm.
right? And these is the places where that goes down at.
Come on now.
That's how we get a boost in the algorithm. Other than that, I got four words for you. It's love, peace, blessings, and aloha. I am gone, my friend. I will